So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. That has ended up in no man's land. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's going for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Chance here to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Balotore. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here, and it's made its way to him. Metz yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass somewhat off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Auxerre are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Has a shot! Backward it goes. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Nicely intercepted. Namaso. Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played into space. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That is a brilliant interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Balotore. Now Sarr. Sarr. Oh, sweet feet. That's an excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. He's tried one! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative, with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That's a look and place it forward.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Namaso. He's gone for goal! Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Mets do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Auxerre have a free kick. And he's there to belt it away. And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, they could break here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now, this could be a chance. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement. Le numéro 97.
And we have our very first corner.
Le numéro 7. Changement.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Kobama is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mets will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Fifth.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's got away, drives it in. And that has been cleared. Mets are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Great chance! It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Done delicately. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Deftly away. And it's been played through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Mets clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Fifth. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
And he's running through. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement. Le numéro 70.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Place, le numéro 39. Le numéro 20.
Tries to get it clear.
Changement en cours.
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not the most accurate pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now, can they get him away?
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good alertness. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Ou dans les autres parkings du quartier. Changement. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 21. Benjamin Stambouli. Attention, changement.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. He's looking unstoppable!
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice looking ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's a really well-measured ball. Very nicely done. Delivers with whip.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Extra time reaches half-time. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. 15 minutes to find the winner, or else penalties. Fev, he's on a run down the left wing. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. And
Chance, surely! He scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Auxerre are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fev. In towards the back stick. Just easy. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that has put paid to that. He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlit.
Good effort from distance. Oh, he's been caught napping. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Played into space. Ward-Prowse. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think Ward-Prowse will have a key role, Peter. He will undoubtedly be asked to set the tempo. He's someone who we've known about since...
It's Calvert-Lewin! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Anthony tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Aronson.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's missed, but not by that far. Laurent. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Face to face, tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Burnley with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Ward-Prowse. Bogle. That has ended up in no man's land. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the pass is intercepted. Kyle Walker. And he's intervened well there. Aronson. Rodon deals with that comfortably. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just eases him off the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that pass isn't the best. Half an hour played now, and he was quick to react. Hannibal. Pass is just off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's made its way to him. Pass somewhat off target. Aronson providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's picked his way through. Strauch clears. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Referee's given a throw. And it's Ward-Prowse. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Aronson, nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
This looks promising. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
And
let us see what the second half
Please
brings.
welcome our players, everyone.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Bogle picks it up out wide. Hannibal. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Cross needs to be good.
That's good defensive concentration. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, well played. Bogle hurtling down that right flank. He has found a way through. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a sharp pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Hannibal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
On the field. Number 28.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 19. Number 9.
Broja!
Number 10.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Broja really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
17. Substitution. The
Chouna.
attendance for this match was
And here's Broja.
28,997.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Ampadu did just about enough to come out on top there. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Calvert-Lewin! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time,
Substitutions
Peter,
taking
but
place.
that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Leeds are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Chouna. That pass has been well intercepted. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. In with the challenge. He's found a way through. Picked out Broja! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Anthony. Broja. Darlow gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Leeds still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Half an hour gone in the second half. He might be in here. And the finish! He scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 77 minutes is number 27.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Burnley have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
He's shifting through the shot, surely! Oh, he's been... and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Leeds are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Dubravka claims comfortably. Kyle Walker looking for the run. Can he get it through?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Cleared without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
No, again, there's no way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Added time.
He is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Walker with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
On the field.
Number 4 coming up here.
Coming on to replace him is...
And he's there to clear it.
Kwanzebe.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
Today, please refrain from parking
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter.
He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in, spread neatly. He is through here. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
A probing pass, and that is a little undercooked. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Paslak has it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. Still goalless at the moment. Good ball, good take. Looking for the run. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Quickly taken. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. That's a cute ball. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's got away. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ball driven towards the far post. Corner number 2 then. Hearts have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Played into space. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Done delicately. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Hibs finding their passes. Pass is just off target. Nice looking ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. And a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
To the field.
So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Chance! It's loose and in for the pieces! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied them to at least hit the target.
Hearts do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He has found the way through. And a chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Tries to play it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a sharp little ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Corner given.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number...
He's there to hit it!
Substitutions.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has not gone well.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well into the... He's gone for goal! It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Hearts still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Can he finish? A whisker high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Number 16.
And the changes then in quick succession.
89. Coming on the field, number 17. Number 29.
Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. There's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Substitution.
Hibs making consecutive changes here. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with.
Hibernian really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Hibernian really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the shot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when...
Decent chance! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
No way through, so back it comes. He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Out to the left it goes. He's found a way past. The final 5 minutes. Oh, they could break here. He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. Scarlett. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Hibernian truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance.
That was lovely, that.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that is a nice touch. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. The end of the game. Reflections?
Hearts really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity.
Hearts going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, Perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we asked that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. He's found a way through. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to pass it through. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pasla. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's been shifted off it. That has been cut short. And he was quick to react. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And they can counter here. Hearts ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Played into space out wide, and that's not going to reach. It's gone for a throw-in. Looking to play him in. It's a good run down the right. Aim forwards.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the flag has stayed down. He's in a great position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he spark a counter here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That has ended up in no man's land. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space.
A header!
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He is through here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Played up towards the front line. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Paslak. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! And that has fair fizzed. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great chance! Dispatched clinically. The second half sparked straight into life. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Hibs have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Real chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 11.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 9. Number 7.
Hibs are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. Now there's a chance, surely! Oh, there's the clearance. And that was very necessary. Hearts perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. kept cool and dealt with it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he can clear it away. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, number 89, coming on the field.
Chance to deliver. He's there to hit it!
17.
Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Decent progress down the left. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Shot a goal! Cleared away.
Hibernian have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Surely now! And the keeper threw out a limb. Pass somewhat off target.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hearts have the chance to go the other way. Has a shot! Oh, perfectly measured that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? He's got away. Turns and goes back. Picks out, big chance! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He is through here. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Six added minutes has been
Well,
indicated.
that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Scarlet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's onto this.
Referee has just said play on.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his head on it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Hearts suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements.
Terrific header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that is a nice touch. Crosses it in here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in space and looking for options. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sparta Rotterdam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, nice touch. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there.
Sparta Rotterdam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's having a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Go ahead, Eagles. Clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's had it nicked away. Steep. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a waste.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. He's in plenty of space here. Pass somewhat off target.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Played into space out wide.
Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Has been indicated.
Drummel.
Referee's given a throw.
Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down. He's got away. Shoots! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Sparta Rotterdam really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, again, there's no way through. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Succumbs to the pressure.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
The most accurate pass. Played into space. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he was quick to react.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
That's a throw.
Sparta Rotterdam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now that looks a decent ball.
Out of play for a throw.
And he's managed to gift it back. Jens Toornstra. Oh, he's found support out wide. Throw it. That is good strength. And he's being shifted off it. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution on the field. Number 29. Coming on to replace him is...
Hangs in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he shoots! In he goes again. It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution in progress.
Sparta Rotterdam making another change here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Jens Toornstra. Nice looking ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have...
Face to face with the big chance! They've scored! They're back within reach! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Sparta Rotterdam give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's through now, and the shot! Sticks it away! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So now the difference is 3. Good read, needed to be. And the counter is on. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Big chance! What chance, surely? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Sparta Rotterdam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Lovely, now then. He's looking wide. Jens Toornstra was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all. Toornstra looking for options for movement.
Has been indicated.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That is good alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Sparta Rotterdam present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Over to the left. Chooses to go back. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's gone looking for safety. And that may well be that. That is that. Sparta Rotterdam have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here.
He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner.
Luis Suarez! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the tightest of areas.
There's the header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. Holmes. This looks promising. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. That has been cut short. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, no joy this time. Holmes. He's found a way through. Has a shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Reguilón.
He's in space and looking for options.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Holmes. Knocks it into space.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Holmes! There it is! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 22 minutes is number 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gets into some space. Cross needs to be good. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he skips past his man, pings in across. Oh, what a climb!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
He's had a shot! And he's following up! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Samaseku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Holmes has found the net here, of course.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Holmes. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's been slipped through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's made its way to him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a good run down the right. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's the chance to counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's on it. Can he get away? Real chance! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, what has happened here?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Coming on the field, number 10.
Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Nicely weighted ball. That's tidy. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Number 17, coming on the field, number 8, number 62.
He's through here. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitutions
There's going to be another change here. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he was quick to react. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Played out to the left flank. Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. A lot of shapes to shoot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Task somewhat off target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Always onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Strong running down that left flank. Can he latch on to this? And that's been won straight back. Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's a great... Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to get it away.
There will be 3
And now
minutes
they can
added
spring
time.
out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being...
And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, the defence just... He's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That is good alertness. That has ended up in no man's land. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's on a charge. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Baturina. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker.
It's a quick one, and it's Baturina. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Baturina actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Estupinian. Now it's Pulisic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rabiot. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Paz. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. And he's managed to get free. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Great chance! Modric tries to play it through. Now it's Pulisic. Stood up well to him there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
And the finish! There it is! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pulisic. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's Modric! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Modric clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Rabiot certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now this could be a chance, and he's searching through. And it's Moreno. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pings in across. And that should get the job done.